You're a woman of substance. God
I'm
bless
a woman
you.
of
What
substance.
does that make me, boss? A big hoe.
I want to be a hoe.
Coming up on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show.
Maybe she's intimidated.
Because I'm young and successful and I'm not financially dependent on a man, and she outsourced her financial well-being to a man and it didn't go well.
But don't you think that was he said that just to like make her feel better?
Probably trying to get laid.
Not knowing what's going on with your money is a bad place to be.
I thought she was talking about me.
Kyle, we gotta do this for her. I know. I'm dead all night. We went out, and then she's like, let's go out from going out.
Oh.
It was the best ever.
Do you take the ears off and put them on a table?
That's some real Van Gogh
I have to work for the rest of my life, so we're trying to keep this employable. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show starts right now.
Eddie sees it the same way I guess a lot of people see it, from what I am often told. But that wasn't what I was thinking.
Maybe she's intimidated because you're younger.
Because I'm young and successful and I'm not financially dependent on a man, and she outsourced her financial well-being to a man and it didn't go well.
I thought she was talking about me. I am so happy to find out she was talking about Dorit, because I have my answer ready, girl.
That line hasn't been quoted to me often.
That statement made me die. But don't you think that was he said that just to like make her feel better?
Sure. I mean, I guess happy wife, happy life, right?
Probably trying to get laid.
I do think outsourcing your financial well-being to any human besides you is not a good plan. Even if your husband is the one that makes the money, you need to always know what's going on with money. I do not think women should turn a blind eye to anything that is important in their life, including finances. Absolutely not. Do I think that made her intimidated? I don't know.
God bless your confidence. I don't think for 1 minute she's intimidated by Amanda or anybody.
And I don't think at that point any of us knew Amanda was a girl boss.
Well, you sure found out.
She was praying for her, but then said she dialed in her financial well-being and it didn't work out.
Yeah.
I
exactly.
outsourced my financial well-being.
Outsourced.
Okay, but first of all, you know that that's not true. I am a businesswoman. I've started, built, ran companies. When I met PK, I had my own company. PK had just filed for bankruptcy. PK did not have a dime when I met him.
From what she told me at the lunch with Bose, she kind of just let him handle finances.
When we got married, the finances, he really was handling everything.
And you had kind of delegated it out of your mind.
Yes.
You weren't thinking about how the finances work.
No.
She wasn't involved in it at all, and she has no understanding of investment accounts, retirements, all the things I was asking her, which is why I encouraged her, you know, get your head on straight, decide who you're gonna be in the situation, right? I think you have to decide what you want, what you're creating, and like who you're gonna be. Not knowing what's going on with your money is a bad place to be. Yeah, I would call that outsourcing financial well-being.
You guys, if I had to think about it, maybe she's a little jealous, period.
What do you mean jealous of?
Well, I need you to, have you looked at me?
I don't think any woman in this group is jealous of any other woman in this
No,
group.
I've made it clear that I've never been jealous.
I don't think anyone in this
I don't
group
think
is
anybody-
jealous.
Like, seriously, like jealous of what?
No, but
always.
I remember
Of the
that,
leather
but
pants.
Jealous of what? Your ugly leather pants?
No.
Well, except for that, I was very jealous of this.
You know, I've got confidence. I'm going through a really time. I still can be a girl's girl. I can still depend on women, be transparent, be open, be honest.
You know
I mean,
who you
I'm
are.
supporting myself and my children, and I don't need to tear other women down to feel better about myself. That to me is a woman that has to do that. To me, I feel like it's because they're jealous.
None of these words crossed my mind, but listen, it's hard to get to know Dorit, or it was for me, because every time I saw her, we were talking about this same conversation.
I heard that you had some concerns about the way I was speaking about the father of my children.
That we now know basically didn't happen. Is her talking to everyone gonna end up affecting the divorce in some kind of negative way? But I never said anything bad about her. But I think there was skepticism or criticism, or skepticism's the right word, around me being happy.
There's something amiss. It's not what you see, is what you get.
Let's say the
Around my life looking good. And that doesn't make sense to me.
Do you think because you have a happy marriage,
Like really
a happy
happy.
family
like
life?
really, like yeah, like really happy. Like my life is full in every way. In business, in my marriage, in my family, in my kids. I have everything I ever wanted. My life is really good. And it's weird to me that no one could accept that as like a real possibility, like something someone can actually have. When other women win, I celebrate them. So why was it met with, her life can't actually be good? Like, what is that about? To assume that someone's life can't be good and they can't actually be happy. Isn't that a bizarre take?
I think it's great that Amanda's in a great place. She's also younger, and you know, it's a newer thing. Like, experience in life is gonna hand you problems. And I can guarantee you, in some way, somehow, she's gonna have some rough problems in her marriage. Maybe they haven't showed up yet, but to say something like that about another woman, I can guarantee you yours is coming. Whatever way it shows up. And that's just how life is. It's not
right
karma.
now,
it's,
everything's smooth sailing.
right, everything right now is on the up.
The ear on the operating table sent me.
Oh my
Facelift.
gosh.
Did
Stop.
you?
You did?
Did they cut your ears off and reset them?
You know, I asked him, I said, do you take the ears off and put them on a table? He said,
No, they just cut them off. Yeah.
cut everything else around it.
Woo! They don't always cut an ear off. Every time, not every time.
That's some real Van Gogh shit.
It depends on the doctor.
And I think it depends on the procedure.
I can't like that. Why would they even tell? I don't know. No.
I don't know
can't
about
even-
that.
I guess she probably asked the information.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. No promises here, but it would take me a lot to go under the knife like that. I mean,
And just say, can you please leave my ears alone? Can you make me younger and cuter, but leave my ear intact?
but I never thought I would do Botox either.
You talked about Kyle dragging you to get
She did.
Botox.
She dragged me.
She had never had Botox before?
No, Teddy.
I did not know that there were going to be needles involved. And Kyle is a very erratic driver. So not only am I nervous about going to this skin place, I'm also having to drive with Kyle in her car, about to get killed every other time we crossed a light.
I think it's like a thing in progress. Like, you know, there may be a day that you wake up and
That
you go,
I'm just
you
like,
know
I've had it.
I've had
I've had
enough
it."
of this.
Yeah, one bad camera angle. You see
Oh,
on the
I have
show,
all
you're
the
like,
time.
you know what? Take
this
my
whole-
ear off.
Hold on.
Lay it on the table.
One, this whole show is worth of bad camera
it's the
angles.
worst. It does nothing for your ego.
No, this show will humble your ass.
Yes, it will.
1 ear, 2 ears, however. Listen, I have to
Someone
work.
else's ear.
I have to work for the rest of my life, so we're trying to keep this. I'm employable, okay? Trying to keep it cute.